What's up, YouTube? You know this guy's the J-Man, and I'm the Jokester. And we're back with another installment of Jason's television series that he's writing, The Koopalings and Bowser Jr. Show. So this is episode 16 of season 6, and it's called Back to Dino Island. If you're a regular viewer, you know that the Koopalings have previously visited Dino Island, and this is this is a Jurassic Park parody, so I guess this would be the parody of Jurassic Park 3 that J-Man's cooked up. So this episode opens with Iggy Koopa going into Bowser Jr.'s room. Bowser Jr. is still asleep. I guess it's kind of before daybreak. And Iggy says, "Hey, Junior, why do you have this bed here? What's the deal with your bed?" And Junior says, "Well, I'm not a baby, so my crib days are over." Iggy says, "Alright, well, let me know when you're ready to wake up." So later, Junior wakes up and he says, "What are we doing today, Iggy?" Iggy says, "We're going to clone some new dinosaurs and take them to Dino Island." "Ooh, wonderful," says Junior. "That's the most fascinating place in the world." Iggy says, "Well, let's head over to my lab." Morton Koopa Jr. says, "Are we going to clone some Danishes too?" Wendy Koopa says, "No, you dummy. There's no such thing as a Danish-saurus." 30 minutes later, Iggy says, "Are you ready?" Junior says, "Awesome. Now let's go to Dino Island." Wendy says, "Morton, you're wearing your Oviraptor costume again." They all get into a clown car and ride their clown car across the open sea. They arrive at Dino Island, and Junior says, "Here we are, Dino Island." They get out of the clown car and they see this is a bunch of dinosaur names I will have a lot of trouble pronouncing. And they see a Therizinosaurus, a Carnotaurus, a Dimetrodon, a Gallimimus, a Dimorphodon, a Proceratops, a Coleophysis, a Plesiosaurus, an Ichthyosaurus, and a Leopleurodon. I think I know what some of those look like. Junior sees these dinosaurs and says, "Perfect." "So no Danish-saurus," says Morton. Morton has a dream cloud over his head, and it's a dinosaur made of Danishes. Iggy said, "You forgot to check out Armagosaurus." Junior puts his hands on his sides and says, "Well, we know what we need to do." A montage begins that shows the Koopalings playing with the dinosaurs, and the music over the montage is the theme from Dino Dan. That's that TV show about the kid who sees dinosaurs all over the place. He goes to school and he looks out the window and he'll see a Tyrannosaurus, right? Okay. Junior says, "Well, it's been a good day. We should come back tomorrow, though." The Koopalings get in the clown car and to leave, and as Iggy gets in, he turns around and waves. "Bye, dinosaur," says Iggy. The clown car takes off. The dinosaurs go to bed, and while they're sleeping, they hear a noise. Suddenly, a helicopter lands on the island, and it's Chris's dad. With Mauser and his mom, and Chris's mom. It's Chris's parent. Chris is the evil baby in Jason's story. He's an evil baby. And his parents are only known as Chris's dad and Chris's mom. And Mauser, the evil rodent from Super Mario Bros. 2 is with them. And Chris's dad said, "These dinosaurs will make great animals in the new Dino Zoo." Mauser says, "Yeah, that's good, right? I don't know." Mauser seems to be doubting his own German. Chris's mom says, "Yeah, it is, because everyone knows wild animals don't belong here." Chris's mom thinks he's talking about the dinosaurs. Anyway, she says, "Dinosaurs belong at the zoo." Which I disagree with. I don't think dinosaurs belong in the zoo. I think dinosaurs belong extinct. Chris's parents and Mauser start shooting the dinosaurs with tranquilizers. There are some people in a boat nearby who start tranquilizing the sea reptiles. Chris's dad says, "Perfect," and he starts cackling evilly. Back at the Koopaling house, the mad moon goes down and the angry sun rises up. Iggy runs into Bowser's bedroom and says, "Dad, the dinosaurs have vanished. I've been trying to research it, but I don't know where they went." Bowser says, "Oh no, that's terrible. Say, when you're finished eating, why don't you go back to Dino Island and find the clues?" So meanwhile, at the Dinosaur Dingus Zoo, which is in the United States, everyone is checking out the dinosaurs. And a mother with a baby in a stroller goes up to Dimetrodon and says, "Hey Dimetrodon, are you a dinosaur or an amphibian? Make up your mind." Down at the aquarium, Chris's dad says, "Look at all these weird fish." Birdo says, "They got long necks," and other long necks, I guess. Back with the Dimetrodon, a lady says, "Let's taunt the weird dinosaurs. This is too much. The Dimetrodon can take no more of this." And it busts out of its cage. Mauser says, "I thought we were going to see some fun action." This sounds like fun action, Dimetrodon. Fry Guy shows up and says, "I'm sorry guys, I went to the snack shop to get a hot dog with extra mustard." What's happening? That seems like a lot of information. He doesn't need to be. Hey guys, let me tell you about my order. Oh, are the dinosaurs escaping? Because I got this hot dog with extra mustard. See, it's got extra mustard. A velociraptor growls, and the caption below the velociraptor says, the velociraptor opens a cage, and soon all the dinosaurs have escaped and they're going on a rampage. Mauser suddenly has a change of heart and decides to stop being evil, and he says, "Come on guys, we gotta be the heroes." Triclide says, "Good." Clawgrip says, "First let me see the damage." And he scuttles around. Back on Dino Island, Iggy says, "Here are some dinosaur tracks." "Oh look, tranquilizers." They drive over to the zoo. So I guess there's a bridge between the United States and Dino Island. So they go to the zoo, and Junior says, "Oh no, we gotta do something." Iggy says, "Alright, let's figure something out." Meanwhile, Mauser is hiding inside a building. And he says, "We should be safe here." And then Mauser starts singing, because yes, folks, this is a musical. Mauser sings. Now I'm not gonna. I'll try to do the. Jason wrote this song. It's an original song he wrote. As far as I know, he did not copy it from anything. It's completely his own invention. I will try to sing it as accurately as I can. Mauser begins singing. "Today we're back to the age of the roar. Who? The dinosaurs. Right after the Dimetron, the saber-toothed tiger, and the woolly mammoth. The roar. Who? The dinosaurs and their capabilities. I'm being chased by a 35-ton velociraptor. I know dinosaurs can't open doors, but I know they'll smash my face in, so I'll hide now." There's a stone in this building that Mauser's hiding behind. So when a stone in a building. You know how you go into buildings all the time? A stove? Now how could he hide behind a stove? You've seen our stove. It's pushed up against the wall. There's all this stuff around it. Is he in the stove? Does Mauser get into the stove? Okay. So anyway, Mauser hides behind a stove. So when the velociraptor opens the door, he doesn't see Mauser at all, and then he leaves, closing the door behind him. Mauser says the coast is clear. Then Clawgrip says, "This is not a coast." Back at the zoo, Iggy is trying to calm the dinosaurs down by putting down food like meat, grass, insects, and fish. Mauser runs in and he says, Guys! Suddenly, emergency services show. Like the ambulance arrives, a fire truck, and some police cars. All your classic emergency services. The paramedics ask Iggy, "Are there any injuries here?" Iggy says yes. A fireman says, "Are there any fires?" Iggy says yes. A policeman says, "Now who's responsible for all this?" And Iggy says, "It was Mauser." And Mauser says, "You can't catch us." And he runs away. He runs off. But he doesn't get far because the police surround him and handcuff Mauser. They also arrest Birdo, Triclide, Clawgrip, and Fry Guy. And they all go into the paddy wagon. Now this is another, I have to point out. I'd like to hear, is there going to be a trial after this?
No.
So they return the dinosaurs, and then they go home. And Junior says the dinosaurs are safe now. And Morton says, I somehow found this Danish saurus meat. Wendy says, that's a real Danish, you dummy. Morton says, oh, okay. So Junior heads into his bedroom. And he says, well, my new bed has everything. Sheets, a pillow, and a soft mattress. So the boss music from Mario's Missing starts playing at the zoo. And then the zoo blows up. Yeah. Well, Jay, it was a pretty classic adventure from you. Another classic chapter in the Dino Island series. If you enjoyed Jason's song, The Roar, The Who, The Dinosaurs, great news. He's writing even more music for his next Koopling episode. I think these are going to start to become real musicals because the J-Man just has music in his heart. And he's got a song to sing, and everyone loves it.
There's a song, Mama, sick to death of.
There's a song in one of the Wario games about is it about Ashley?
Hey.
Yeah, so yeah, earlier, before we started this video, one of you was singing it. Maybe you were both singing it, and Mama was like, I hate that song, I'm sick of it. But no one could ever be sick of your songs, Jason, because they're amazing and creative and so catchy.
Bye. Bye.
She can rule the world and to finish all her homework.